Hello. Welcome back to the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast. Woo! We're reporting live from the Wells Fargo Center as loud as a motherfucker in here. We're the only niggas in here. Woo woo! We're the only black-owned woman co-op doctor, Tamira. Like, who don't want a doctor named Tamira? Rhonda's here. Titties out. They look amazing. Hello, Rhonda. You know, y'all are approaching Rhonda in the streets and saying, are you Rhonda? And the crazy thing is her real name is Claudia. It's Claudia. We call her Rhonda for shits and giggles. Guess who showed up for work today? Right here. In all his glory, Phelps. Welcome back, baby.
What's up?
How was your illnesses and your warrants or whatever you had going on?
It was cool. It was just, regular COVID. Just
You had the big C?
the little C.
How was it?
I just chilled, played video games. My back was hurting for a little bit. That was the only thing.
How'd you sleep?
The first couple nights I ain't sleep like that.
Did you rub one out? Did you try that?
Nah, no.
Sidebar. Whenever I can't sleep, I strum the guitar. You know what I mean?
I ain't get
Not a
horny.
real guitar, my clitoris. My
Niggas
clitoris.
don't
I
get
strum.
horny when they sick, man.
It has nothing to do with horniness. Once you get one up out of you, you go to sleep like a baby.
My blood.
People at home, don't you sleep right after you watch this podcast. You get turned on by me and Rhonda, sometimes Phelps. You rub one out. Wow, 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 wow. You come everywhere and you go to bed. Don't you? Try it. Did you miss us?
I did. I missed you.
Oh, I missed you so much. Do you remember I called you? You were in a near-death type of thing.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. IV, trach. It was rough.
I remember.
Apply for disability. Anyway, I'm glad to be here. Last week was a tragedy. As most of you know, my Instagram was stolen from me from evil whites, Klansmen, I suppose. I got good news. Dre, cue the music. Dun, 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 dun. I got my Instagram back.
You're not supposed to respond to them sugar baby DMs. They're not real.
Listen, I got my Instagram back and I am so happy. Like, I actually fed the kids today because I wasn't feeding the children or the dog. Because, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like, I'm not saying I was suicidal, but I loaded the revolver. You know what I mean? Because that's come on, niggas pay their bills for Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell my business, but I paid $75,000 to get it back. Yes, $75,000. If you would like to donate to that cause, because I had to sell smush, I'm gonna try to get them back. Dre, you could illuminate my Cash App here. Blink it. Make it zebra color, like the shirt you forced me to take off because I had a gut. Let's just be honest, because it's a little tinty here. I had another shirt to go with my nails, okay? Nail cam. Do we love my nails?
It's over here.
Nail cam. Oh, fuck you, like you knew the nail cam. Here's the nail cam. Guess what the gag is, Ron? That's what I call Claudia Ron
Is that
sometimes.
a cow?
Listen, yes, it is cow print, okay? But these are press-ons, okay? My girl is talented, baby. Sometimes she don't want to deal with my shit. And she be like, look, here, put them on yourself, bitch. She's the shit. Ari does my nails, okay? Her name is Liquor and Lashes. That's like her business name because she drinks shots of tequila. She drinks shots and shots.
Damn, you
She's
just
drunk
go-
as shit every time she does my nails. But she's gorgeous. She has great tits.
Wow.
Doesn't she have nice titties?
I don't know her.
You met her. You picked up press-ons from her.
I ain't.
Your exact words with them on it. Damn, I loved her tits.
That's a lie.
Conehead is not here. Yes, he has to get it. He's getting a shape. He's getting his skull shaped. So he has to get it shaved. He's getting his skull shaved to even it out.
Man.
Yes, but he'll be healed soon. He'll be back soon
Derek
to
be
come on the
outside.
podcast and say 3 words. No shade. Sometimes he says 3. Sometimes he says 6. Ba-da-bop. I'm going to do the dark side of my DM first, which is different. And guess why? It's because I can do what the fuck I want. Because this is the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast. I don't think my team realizes it. I'm the head, and you motherfuckers are the tail. Demerit. You didn't get any of that.
We ever asked you to spell
You
demerit?
did great today. Every time I said something crazy, you brought me right back down. You are such a sweetheart, you.
Have we ever asked you to
Claudia.
spell demerit? You be giving them out. Do you know how to spell demerit?
Cut that the fuck off.
I just asked that.
Fuck off. Everybody can go to college.
I just.
The fuck? What the hell? That's when you get a good belly laugh from Dre. When people talk about how they didn't pass anything but 12th grade. Oh, her parents couldn't afford college. I'll have you know, I went to Del Tech Community College in Wilmington, Delaware.
Represent.
On the east side of Wilmington.
Represent.
I went to class 3 times because I wanted to go over the east side, baby. I was hanging in BV. Shout out to BV, Bethel Villa in this motherfucker east side. I had weed to sell, baby. I'm not sitting up in this fucking college and I can make some paper down the street in the jacks. And voila, look at me now. College schmolage. Shout out to Kanye.
Yeah. I ain't use it, so.
Because you're a musician, baby.
And I gotta
Do
pay it
y'all
back.
know that this is a fucking credited producer? He's on the radio right now.
I be forgetting that.
I know you don't talk about it enough, baby.
Yeah.
You need to toot your horn more.
We're saving for my.
And toot this one more too. You won't be such a meanie. You won't be such a meanie all the time if you come more on your own.
What?
You have a lot of sex with women, but sometimes you need to make love to yourself. Remind yourself how you care about yourself.
I don't even know what to say to that.
I want to ask all of y'all last time y'all
bullet
rubbed
point.
one out, but I don't want to be, rude about it.
You feel me? Occasional, you gotta love yourself.
Is it weekly?
It depends on where I'm at. Cause sometimes if I don't feel like having somebody come over, then I might do that.
I'm not gonna say I used to rub one out a lot, but I will say my hands used to smell like pussy often. You know what I mean? Like I had a puss smell to my hand, no matter how many times I washed. It was up under the nail. Cause I get into it.
That's crazy.
You rub one out often? Guess what? Dre doesn't. He wouldn't dare. He has a wife for that. I knew it. I know Dre like the back of my fucking hand. Boom. We're going to start out with the dark side of my fucking DM because it's pretty dark. And let me tell you why. So listen, are y'all ready? Because this fucked me up, right? And I was so like, oh my God, what the fuck? Hold on, because I never really could find my stuff. Hey, listeners at home, I love y'all. I think about y'all a lot. You need to listen more. Send it to your cousins, okay? Because my boss is saying you're not listening enough and it's causing me issues. Listen to my fucking podcast. If you don't listen to it, just turn it on and put it on low. Make them children listen to it. You trying to teach them, ain't you? Okay, here's the DM. You are funny as fuck. You need to get on stage. Your lane of realness is wide open. Much love and success to you. That is June the 1st, okay?
Oh.
And this is one of this guy's favorite comics. This is Teddy Ray Comedy. He passed away 2 days ago.
Rest in peace, Teddy Ray.
Rest in peace, Teddy Ray. Yo, I don't know if you know him, but he went viral recently with She Outside double cheeked up.
On a Thursday.
It's so funny because somebody used that joke like with me the other day because I was outside with a very small dress. Did you suck your fucking teeth as if?
Go ahead. Tell your story.
I was outside double cheeked up, nigga. What's up with the?
I didn't even know you could hear that in here. It's too much echoing. Go ahead.
Hate is real. Like I was outside double cheeked up. I had a little black dress on. I had a waist trainer on. Dre, that thing had me like this. What? Now, a little bit of bleeding internally, but nothing crazy. Like I threw up blood once or twice, but nothing. You know what I mean? Like I could breathe once I took it off. But as I put it on for those next 4 hours, I breathed more like.
That's why you look real white in the picture. Making it squeezing.
My kidneys, my gallbladder, nothing serious. And my nose bled. But I was like this. You bitches walking around in fajas like that? God, no wonder you're such mean bitches. It's hard. It's a wild thing, that thing, Anyway, back to Teddy Ray. He's hilarious. He's big on stand-up. It's funny because most people assume that I don't do stand-up, and it frustrates me a bit. But I feel like Teddy Ray was a LA guy. I don't know exactly where he was from, but he definitely was based in LA. Mm-hmm. So it's safe to say that he never saw me do stand-up. For the 50th time, I do stand-up. Listen, I take stand-up and
You got some stand-ups coming.
What, nigga? We ain't gonna talk about that right now. I am funny as fuck. I'm funnier than most. And I'm honored that such a great saw that in me. He didn't know I got on stage, but he sees that I belong there. Thank you, Teddy Ray. I wish, and I answer all my DMs. Don't know how. I didn't see this one because I'm not one of those. And I much rather read his DM than some of you sappy ass DMs y'all send me. Your DMs are so depressing. I think I might not listen or not read. Instagram has a setting now that you can do preference of words. So if you say stuff like, I could say depression, suicide, can I borrow? Can I send you, can you send me cash? And then automatically your message goes into the trash. Remember back in the day with the computer, you dragged it over? That's where your DM belongs, asking me for money. Because I wear fake accessories. None of this is real, Rhonda. Sidebar, Rhonda walked in here with 24 karat gold Gucci glasses on. She drives a money car. She wears Gucci glasses.
We ain't heard, you feel me?
That was God, wasn't it? I was only going to say you sell drugs. It wasn't like I was going to say nothing crazy. He did. God love you, girl. Let me stay away from lightning, get to striking in this bitch. She is a woman of God. And her mother, do you know her mother gives food away on Sundays?
For real?
My mother don't even speak to me on Sunday because she works. Rhonda's mother gives food just for people that are hungry.
That's tough.
She got a good mom.
So
anyway,
she cooking and all that.
Does she cook it? Oh my. She got the nerve to get them people fresh shit, not baked beans, not vegetarian beans in a can. Damn, your mom is special. My mom sucks. She just tell jokes, she ignorant. Anyway, so yeah, shout out to Teddy Ray, bro. I really wish I would have got this DM. I wish I could have had a conversation with him. I wish. But I am a firm believer that everything happens for a motherfucking reason. I don't know the reason, but I'm going to take your advice and I'm going to get my ass on stage in LA and I'm going to shout you out, Teddy Ray, just like if you were in the crowd. And I'm going to tell a joke about you because I know you would appreciate that. Because that's me. I die. I want all the comedians to rip me apart. I want to have like a roasting at my repast. You know what I mean? Like they roast me. Wouldn't that be funny? Like after y'all cry, people be like, that bitch had a gut. Ba-da-ba. Like when Dre said change your shirt because of that big nasty belly 2 minutes ago.
That's more, you do that like kind of after the wedding when y'all, after the funeral when y'all like, you feel me? Wind it down, yeah.
You know
not
what
right
time
there.
it is? We getting
not right
up.
there.
R.I.P. Uncle Billy. Pour the cocaine out. You know what I mean? Let's do it like Uncle Billy would.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Uncle Billy like TP. We drinking T-Pain. Watch this, y'all. Dre, what's T-Pain? It's Taylor's Port. To be in my gang, you're going to need to get a tattoo. You're going to need to do at least one drug. And you're going to have to know the cheaper drinks. Like E&J, malt liquor, right?
I wonder if Dre drunk any of that. Dre
Four Loko. I know you had one in college. You had a Four Loko in college. What did you drink in college? Chardonnay? This motherfucker could afford Ciroc in college. Well, niggas ain't even eat dinner in college. Listen. This motherfucker drunk Ciroc. Niggas didn't even have supper.
Damona.
Most people didn't have supper in school, but not Dre. Hey, to his roommate, please get me a double shot of Ciroc on the rocks.
Damona, the athlete.
In a glass, no red cup for Dre.
The athletes had stipends. That's why they had more money than everybody else on campus.
Oh.
That's why.
Well, didn't he tell your business? Did you have stipends and you had more money?
Mm-hmm.
Phelps also said you were on steroids. I told him it wasn't true, that those muscles is real. He has a six-pack. Dre's handsome, he has a six-pack. Does it cause a little envy? Sometimes I look at his pictures and I loathe them, but I love them. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing but muscle memory. That boy ain't did a push-up all year. He ain't did no push-up all year. I've been with him. I was rolling with him.
Why you hating?
I'm telling the truth. You can't be perfect. He got his side teeth. Let's move on. On a more serious note, a girl in Philadelphia, my DMs were full of this. I'm from Philly. Everybody wanted me to talk about this. It's such a depressing, sad, horrible, terrible story. It was a girl parked in front of the supermarket with her baby's father / boyfriend, who she also had a protection order from. I want to make sure I get her name right. Her name was Ashley Lockhart, I believe. I think it was Ashley Lockhart.
Okay, yeah.
R.I.P. Ashley Lockhart. Her baby's father / boyfriend / piece of shit stabbed her 18 times. Last stabbing being at her head. where the knife was left lodged. You know how angry you got to be to stab? The act of stabbing, because I've loved documentaries, I watched a documentary where a forensic guy got into how much strength you really need to stab. And it's almost, if you don't work out, it's almost impossible. But it's that anger, that adrenaline in you that continuously has you stabbing somebody. For you to stab somebody in their face or in their head, you know how much you have to hate them? Ashley Lockhart has 6 daughters. He left behind 6 daughters because now he's going and Ashley is going. Her friends are doing a really good job at sharing videos and memories of her. She was such a good mother. She got all them babies on the steps telling them they're pretty, making them repeat it. I am pretty, I am smart. It's such, I feel so bad for them because they lost such a good mommy. The first thing that sticks out to me is the fact that she has a PFA. Me and you had those conversations. What do you do? And I know a lot of people question, well, why would she be with him? But I don't think people understand the depths of when your 3-year-old says, I want to see my dad.
Yeah.
Because you don't want your baby going through something because you're going through something with him. But if you had to get a PFA against him, it was for good reason. Shout out to my girl, the spiritual whistleblower. She said that a certain amount of women die per second or per hour by their mate. And I'm talking about black women and black men. It's sick. I follow a lot of people on TikTok that are just real open about their stories of like running from their ex. And they don't know what to do. A girl was on TikTok. She has a stay away order, but she has a day where they have to exchange the kid. He sticks his body in between her and the door, right? And he just screams in her face for 5 minutes, screaming and spitting, and she's recording him. She recorded herself, called the local police, the detective, the judge's office who ordered the PFA. They told her to wait 10 days. 10 days. I wouldn't want to wait 10 minutes.
And that's when you gotta call up your cousins.
At the end of the day, I don't know if any of that shit worked. And I understand the girls that don't have cousins, and I understand the girls that don't have heart, and I understand the girls that don't even believe in guns.
You know,
we had this debate before. Some people do not have a way out. But my girl, the spiritual whistleblower, she says move. She says get your coin as best as you can, or if you even have to go to a shelter and move as far away from him as you can. Put that distance in between him and deal with the children later. You got to protect yourself. What you want to do? You want to have your children raised by an aunt, an aunt, or do you want to raise your children? I don't know what it is. They say it's a thin line between love and hate, and it is. And love bombing is real. And before you know it, you fall in love with an evil ass monster that will leave a knife in your fucking head. Rest in peace, Ashley Lockhart. And shout out to Philadelphia and to all the girls in domestic violence situations. I will be posting all week on my Instagram, both of them. I got a bunch of information for you. I may have that for Dre to add, but I may not. So don't, but check my Instagram out. Don't call me white girl. And it's some avenues, the people that will help you to get away from the person that you're running from. And don't be embarrassed about it. And one thing about that girl on TikTok I follow, and I follow 20 of them at least, I like the fact that they're vlogging that. Because now they got a live diary of what they did and how they didn't get any help and who they called and who didn't help them, because that's how we get change. Because it was a time there wasn't no special victims unit. In New York City, they started special victims unit, I think, in the 80s, because rape was such a huge thing. You would get raped and nothing would happen. Or a person would go to jail for rape and get a ticket. It was very common, 70s, for you just to get raped, and that was just that. I don't know if y'all remember the Central Park 5 story. Y'all know the Central Park 5 story, the 5 teenagers that are coerced into saying they raped the woman that didn't. The man that actually raped and beat her was free for 10 years after, because they got on this witch hunt to lock up these evil predator kids, because Joe Biden and Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump were pushing for these black evil teenagers that needed to be arrested for years and years and years.
Yeah, for drugs and shit.
And drugs and whatever.
It was drugs and violence, right? Yeah.
I always explain to people that some of these cases, these are career building cases. So this person is pushing for you to go to jail, not because they think you're guilty, but because they want to raise. They don't care if your black ass is the sacrifice. They don't give a fuck. So that was a real bummer. Speaking of that, have those people came to see you yet? Has them people came to see you yet?
What people?
The Illuminati.
Nah, I wish they'd come on.
I know they DM me. And I DM y'all back, and y'all didn't DM me back, because I got the sacrifices, my baby fathers.
Come
I
on.
already wrote the list. I'm all right with it.
Yeah, I get a little tattoo and all that.
Sign me the fuck up. I'll wear the chain. I don't give a fuck. So we can get together. So we can't sacrifice each other because we in.
Listen, ever since Rick Ross was screaming Illuminati, he didn't start buying restaurants. He got new teeth, new hairline.
You know what? And the nigga stopped having seizures, didn't he?
Stop having seizures.
Illuminati will clear your seizure up. Shit. What's up? They DM me. They ain't DM you. Dre don't even think that's, y'all should see Dre face. Dre gonna sprinkle holy water all over this fucking building when we get out of here.
Gotta go out to LA.
Listen, my boy Tom, he texted me some stats about domestic violence. 37.1 of Pennsylvania women and 30.4% of Pennsylvania men experience physical violence. Remember when we first started and I said that domestic violence didn't count? I got in a lot of trouble for saying domestic violence doesn't count when it's on the man. I still think it. I'm joking. If you getting beat by your woman, blink twice and put on a tutu, you bitch ass nigga. Psych, psych, psych. No, all jokes aside, it's not right. You should not hit. I used to hit my man and I stopped. Like, I don't hit my man no more. You know what I might do? Like, to your face. Like, I might take the palm to your nose and like smush it and like grab it. See? Or I might, right. Or if, like, you know how Dre got their hair? Like, I might put my fingers through it and then grip it and twist it up and then like sling you a little bit. But I don't hit you. You know what I mean? I might put my chest on your chest and bump you while we arguing. Bump you. What?
That ain't it.
That's the most exciting part about me and Phelps dating. I'm going to whoop his ass. What? The thing about Phelps, me and Phelps going together, I know that I'm going to beat him up, but what he going to do is sneak and give me rib shots. So I'm not going to figure, I'm going to be confused why my side keep aching. Because in a fight, I'm going to feel like I won, but he really giving me body shots. And then we gonna make love.
I ain't gonna never fight you. You're really.
He my own pleasure P.
I wouldn't do that to you. Because if you
so
start
you
fighting,
would absolutely hit me back. Shut up.
Yeah, if you got real with me, because you bigger than me, I'm gonna just get in that mode. It don't matter.
He's called me big for the third time.
No, I said you're bigger than me.
And I lost 10 pounds. Did y'all notice? Did you notice at home I lost 10 pounds? I've been working out.
You're taller than me.
I don't smoke. I do sit-ups. I have a Norda track. It got a lot of dust on it because I don't dust it, but I ride it. I ride my Norda track. This me on the Norda track. Leave that squeak in, Dre. God, it's a lot on my mind, but we just gonna keep it up. No. Listen, I told y'all first that Ice Spice was next up. Ice Spice is a drill rapper from the Bronx. She is so cute. She a little high yellow girl. I don't know if she's mixed or she Puerto Rican or whatever, but she is so cute. Nice little shape on her. She about 19, 20. She is hot as shit. And guess who just DM'd her? Drake. She got the Drake cosign.
What you think you want? I just asked you a question.
Another belly laugh from Dre. I think he likes her music. His exact DM was, I love that song. I think it was Crush or something like that. His exact DM was that he loved her song and that he was going to play it on his radio show. Guess who didn't know he had a radio show?
Yeah, he got one. Quaddy was on there.
What station is it?
OVO Radio.
Wow. What is it, internet radio or what? Is it Canada?
It's on Apple Music, I think, right?
Canada schmanmada. No, I love Canada. I'm just joking.
Apple Music.
I'm just joking. No, but I love Ice Spice, and I told y'all first.
She tough.
Excuse me. The song is called Munch. He says that Munch, and you're on the radar freestyles hard as fuck. I'm gonna play him on our radio show. I DM'd her like 3-4 months ago. I basically discovered her. I also discovered Glorilla. So clearly I should be an A&R. Because I just watched a documentary about Puff Daddy.
About who?
Puff Daddy. Okay. P. Diddy.
Okay.
Brother Love. Whatever you want to call him.
Okay.
Did y'all know that I was in the bowling alley with Puff Daddy? And he was like, you are gorgeous. And I was like, chill, Puff Daddy. I'm with Phelps.
Too. You was.
Cut that out. Can you cut that part out? I was doing what?
You was dick eating. You know where we from? Huh?
Like, how did I dick eat Puff Daddy?
Because you traveled 200 feet through 8,000 people to go look at him.
Like, this is some disrespectful ass shit. If you don't cut this out, we will have a problem. Now, let's tell the real story. I was with a good friend of mine, Kevin Leroy, gorgeous, handsome, so superly talented. And he said, I'm going to introduce you. And I said, oh my God, no. And he took me over there. On my children, wallahi, he took me over there to him, right? I did not have the heart, and I stood this close to him. And being out from Philly, every time he looked at me, I went like that. And then when he wasn't looking, I was like that, like a real Philly girl. I ain't say hi to that nigga. And he had on slippers. And his feet, his socks were so white. I ain't never seen socks that white. You know how comfortable. And guess who else he introduced me to? Jazzy. It was her birthday. Shout out to Jazzy. Jazzy's sweet as shit. I like Jazzy. Jazzy likes me.
A billionaire should never have dirty socks. So. I'm just saying.
Motherfucker, so you don't walk on the ground like Phelps is just ridiculous. He's not an alien. He's a billionaire. And he get a lot of pussy. That's why his socks was all twisted up. He probably just got finished having sex with some gorgeous girl. But yeah, either way, I'm not a dick eater. I never dick eat at Ice Spice. The only people I dick eat is Dre with his nice pictures and Rhonda when she gets dressed up. And Phelps when he gets a haircut.
Yeah,
and Time when he gets dressed.
You ain't dick eat Ice Spice? No.
I dick eat my friends a lot. Don't you think I compliment y'all a lot?
Yeah.
But I mean it. I have a really good looking team.
We appreciate
It's nobody
it.
ugly. I had one ugly team member. Unfortunately, he's gone. Anyway. Like.
Yeah, she don't like the.
Again, another cutout. What is she talking about? I'm an Aquarius. We do not like stuff like that. I like this. Listen, I like a compliment, right? But if I say you look real pretty and you go, you too, I don't like that because I said it to you first, so don't say it back to me because I said it to you. And I say, excuse me.
But it's, the Mona, that's hard with you because you greet motherfuckers with compliments. So as soon as somebody walk up, you say, "Hey, you look nice." It's like you make it hard.
Daddy, you look good with a cut.
Thank you.
When he don't have a cut though, his hair is real blonde and he looks like a fucking ginger. It's weird.
As soon as I'll get a haircut, she tell me.
And he has a horrible attitude. How about that? And Rhonda's overdressed often. And Dre wear flip-flops all the time. Y'all want me to dish y'all? Y'all want to get dissed?
I like it. I'm cool with it. It makes me laugh.
I'm proud that I have a really... I purposely post Dre pictures so people could DM me and say, oh my God, who that? And I could be like, in all caps, he has a wife. And then I'll put under it, he doesn't cheat. And then under it, I'll go, and he hates fat girls anyway. Or I'll be like, I hate you. He hates you in particular because he hates your wig.
Putting Dre out there just to cock block is crazy.
Dre is handsome. How the fuck can I cock block a fucking married man? He gets plenty of cock at home. Shut up. That's how much of a hater he is. I can't cock block a motherfucker that's married. If anything, I'm holding it down for my nigga Bree.
You just said I post Dre just so when they hit me, I can say he has a wife.
Oh, I'm cock blocking the girl.
Yeah, not him. Yeah, the girls, the women.
The bitch
You playing with them.
Anyway, them bitches ain't cute. No shade, no shade.
Nah, not Dre. No, Dre Gucci.
Dre is handsome. Dre just posted a selfie in a red shirt. Dre, put it here. Now look at what you can't get, Shaquita. How unlucky are you? Close that book. Dre, when you do it, close it like a book with your red shirt picture. I like that. All right, moving right along. Whoop, whoop. I feel like I should be at the point where I know my topics off the top of my head, but if y'all let me just freestyle, trust and believe we'll be in a bad situation.
What episode?
Excuse
What's
me?
this? Episode 49? Anybody be a 50? Is this 50?
No. Is
50
this 50?
the next one.
What did you say? Talk about what, Dre? Oh my God, Dre. Oh my God. Dre introduced me to the coolest things. A bunch of gay gangsters. First of all, I love gay people and I love gangsters. So gay and gangster goes together. GG, I might get it tatted. A gay gang called Check It, correct? I watched the trailer too. I don't know if it was a movie, a commercial, or whatever, but it sent chills down my spine. I'm scared to death to go to DC.
It was DC or Baltimore. It was DC.
You know Dre don't fuck with Baltimore. He would never watch a documentary about Baltimore. He would never.
When you ain't
He'd rather
from down
eat
here,
soup on a 100-degree weather day.
You know it's one.
No, it's a group of gangster-ass gay guys and trans girls, and they were beating the shit out of people, and they're from DC, and the gang is called Check It. And from what I saw with the documentary, it's pretty old, 2017, 2018. But me and Dre we're pretty familiar that y'all still out there gangbanging. And me and Dre think that the sign might be, or it's something fly
You
to
put
it.
up 2 G's. It's a C and an I, ain't it?
Fuck. Because I was thinking gay gangster. Fuck. So C-I.
But CI is like CI too, so it can't be
Fuck
that.
off, Phelps.
My fault. My bad.
Damn. Shout out to Check It. I really, really enjoyed that y'all beating the shit out of people. I hope y'all still doing that. It's crazy. I don't want to put nobody's business out there, but my hairstylist just beat the shit out of a straight guy. And my hairstylist is a gay man. And almost every fight I've ever saw with a gay man versus, and then don't y'all get on me and say I'm being homophobic, but I've never seen a gay man fight a straight man and not beat the shit out of him. What's the odds?
Why they don't fight professionally?
We need a gay boxer. Y'all so worried about canceling people. Won't you get together and get y'all a boxer to represent?
Or MMA, where they could kick, elbow, knee, all that. Why ain't they?
He got some sequin boxing gloves. No shade.
Go out there in the pink glitter and get money.
Glitter boxing gloves with a glitter trunks to match with the butt cheeks cut out. Let's stop now before I get in trouble. Cut that off. That was too much too.
Listen, I bet on sports. If it's a gay nigga out here knocking niggas out, I'm putting my money on him.
You motherfucking right. Yeah, but shout out to Check It. I think that was pretty cool though. Yeah, we have to find the rest of it. If you know what the rest of the documentary is, put it in the comments below or DM me. Or DM it to Drake because he wants to see it as well. We're waiting on the end of it. Drake actually seen y'all in real life beat the shit out of people. So I'm kind of late, really, if anything, when you think about it. Okay? But I remember, listen, it's this thing that keeps going viral. It's like, I guess they have a podcast and they do street interviews, right? And,
yeah, they funny.
Yo, but this is fucking me up. The first one that ever viral that caught my eye was, I wish I knew the name of the podcast. I don't.
It's called Dirty Street Confessions.
Dirty Street Confessions, but is that the name of the podcast too? Okay. The first one I saw, this girl is visibly drunk. She's cute as shit. They asked her, what's the worst thing you ever did? And she goes, I fucked this guy's mom. He cheated on me and I fucked his mom. Wowzers. That shocked me, right? But guess what came out last week? Last week, they asked this woman what's the craziest thing she ever did, right? And she came on the podcast. Beautiful woman, shortcut, blonde hair, right? Originally from New York, and then she lives in Atlanta. The wildest thing she ever did was she fucked a guy with his mom. And at one point, he says to his mom, come over here and do what you do best. And she walks over to her son and proceeds to give him fellatio. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, why are we doing this? Can we stop? Like, I love the podcast. Let's stop. I went to that girl page. I looked at all her pictures. She goes on vacation. She's great. Why would you fuck somebody's mom in the sun? You guys is fucking too much. Was he adopted?
She sucked it with it. Yeah, she
I'm
partook.
not trying to be judgy. But you going to hell for that one. Jesus coming for you. That you ain't making it? Ain't no way. God ain't letting that go. God ain't letting that go. The line been drawn. You done fucked up. And then you got the nerve to take your black ass on the TV and say it. You say it on the mic. I fucked his mom.
I'm not gonna lie.
Then they say come to the pod and you bring your bald head ass to the podcast and tell the story again.
To me, it sounded so crazy that it was like, I felt like she was lying about it.
And I feel like she's telling the truth, which makes it worse. Either way, you're invited.
No, I said I felt like that. I feel like it's true.
You think it's true?
If she went and told it again, probably like, oh.
Rhonda, I want her to come to this podcast and I want y'all to but I want to fight her. I think we should fist fight. Can I say that on YouTube? Why are you telling people you fucked somebody's mother? Y'all are, I can't even emulate it. I just keep, son, tell her it's my turn.
How the fuck?
Bitch, go ahead. This is my baby. It's no way to think.
My thing is with the son, like, how your mom get you aroused though? That's crazy.
He said, Mom,
no, I know.
Come do what you do best. So what grade did y'all start this shit in? Brother, call the police.
That mean they might, if that's the case, she probably not the first one.
Why are you niggas letting that come? Stop, brothers.
Listen,
when you get a platform, you gotta be easy with it. Jimmy Stacks, y'all doing too much. That's nasty.
I mean, they ain't do that. They just
oh my God. And then her head bald, so I can't imagine how he was grabbing. Because men like to hold your hair when you chew them. Them baldies, how do they do that? Grab you by the back of your neck?
Just cut the medulla.
By the back of your fucking collar. You nasty. You need to put a wig on and you need to stop. This is right. I went on her page. She wears a lot of rompers. She is smart. She is free. She makes her own decisions. But that is fucking wrong. Why I can't say that? You nasty. That's too much. You was nasty for doing that. And you nasty and you need to lose your friends. And you ain't gonna get no man. Ain't nobody gonna go with them. Nobody love you now.
Yeah, right.
Your family don't like you no more. None of us like you. You should see Dre. I might gotta give him a paper bag. Dre, are you okay?
Her DMs probably blew up after that.
How about this? Would you fuck her?
Nah, I'm cool.
Now, if Phelps won't fuck you, you are really in trouble.
Cause this the whole thing. I don't judge, but I can't know what type time you on. You feel me?
You suck somebody. You suck a man's penis with his mother. Like, you know now you listen, rewind it to hear it again. You, Baldini, suck somebody's penis with his mother. And you think Jesus gonna forgive you for that? Don't even go up there. You get on that elevator, you push the button down. You might as well get to killing people and robbing banks. You are fucked.
She might be a
you
good
are not
person,
making
though.
it. My eyes are closed because I'm envisioning you with this bald ass head. You are wrong and you are too proud of that. Where's the mama? That's incest. If you want to come to the podcast, DM Dre Smith so we can talk about it further. I can't believe that. We might as well just end it now. I'm disgusted by that. That was too much. And I'm at this point, 2022, why don't we draw these lines? I'm so tired of just this freaky, wild, crazy shit just being okay. Everybody say anything for a view, for a visual, for some attention. And the thing about it is, remember what's done in the dark comes to the light.
But you said you watch family porn.
Dre, Rhonda done left. This is crazy.
That's what you said.
I'm not hiring for a co-host, but I'm hiring for a nigga to sit to the side with Versace glasses, well dressed, because I think Phelps is gonna be busy for the rest of the fucking year. Fuck off. Yes, I do like porn where they pretend to be stepbrother and stepsister, but not mom and son, you fucking freak. And they don't even be related. They be white and black most of the time. They don't even be the same race. I like the idea of it. And I don't watch the whole thing.
The idea.
You want to watch one later?
No.
Think you better than me? I don't like what she did, and I don't give a fuck.
Nah, they be faking on her, but
I just think, Dre, this is how I feel. I think we need to draw lines. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too much. Like, at this point, people are saying whatever they could possibly, even if it really happened, why can't we keep that to you? You know, that's not something you take to the fucking grave. Like the fact that I sold Snickers ice cream bar from 7-Eleven down the street. I don't tell nobody that. I got caught. We got to get out of here. We got to find somewhere to record. They caught me. I'm sorry, Dre. Dre looks so disappointed. Let me see. Okay, real quick. Remember that white girl? Are you coming back to work, Rhonda? Are you okay? Phelps is a fucking hateful fucker. Rhonda, I don't watch incest porn. I only watch the ones where they don't be the same race and it's only stepbrother, I never do stepmom, stepdad. That's freaky. I do the brother, sister. And they be different races. They don't even be related. And the girl be acting like she got out of high school, but she clearly 35 in the face. And the coochie be fucked up. I know she grown. Rhonda, I'm gonna send you one later. Sometimes they good. Don't judge. It's never mom and child or dad and child. It's always stepbrother. You wouldn't fuck your stepbrother if he was cute. That's somebody they just met. You in high school. Listen, scenario. You in high school. Your mom then brought home Mr. Ronald.
What this turned into?
Mr. Ronald come in with this fine motherfucker. Okay? And now this my brother. I only know this nigga 30 days. They go out for date night. We in the laundry room. You asked me, did we have tired? I said, no, but I am tired. Then you say tired of what? And I say, I'm tired, sick of being lonely. Sleeping night with my man, goes out with his homies. Next thing you know, me and Mr. Ronald Sunday fucked on the washing machine. That's the kind of porn I like. Fuck, you gonna try to put my business, you ain't shit.
I mean,
let's move on. And Dre, please cut that out.
We transparent on here, ain't we?
Transparent my motherfucking ass. We ain't telling why you really ain't come to work.
Yeah, we did. The 19, dude.
Real quick, Angela Yee is leaving the Breakfast Club.
I seen that.
I consider Angela Yee a friend. Angela Yee shows me a lot of love. She's given me a million billion opportunities. I love her to death.
Shout out to Angela Yee.
Right. And I totally was like texting her and teasing her and bother her, and I never knew. And I was like, hey girl, get me on the Breakfast Club. Whole time she announced the day before she wasn't doing it no more. That's how dumb I am. She stopped texting back. So I might have lost that friendship. But if I didn't, I love you, Angela.
Nah,
and congratulations because you on the bigger and better things. Your friend got ADD, girl. I didn't know. I know now. Go ahead with your bad self. I sent my app up there. Could you forward it? I did. And you know at the part of the email, when like the CC, where you say the subject, I put y'all niggas hiring. Get it? You think they liked it? No. I should have kept more serious. I basically said, give me the job because I'm the cheapest option. You give me a chopped cheese and $100. I'll do it.
They got to get niggas a crib up there.
I'll punch Charlamagne in the face if they want me to do that. I'll go up there and fight. Guess what? Birdman won't be walking and talking no shit. Well, who? Me? All three of y'all. Who? Tree what, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Because Angela, it's a class act. I ain't classy. Let one of them niggas come up in there talking that shit. Drake, remember Soulja Boy? I would have pulled them by that loose ass Gucci headband, told him, sit the fuck down. Sit your ass down and calm the fuck down. Get him some tequila. Because you know he be on coke. No disrespect. But he snorted coke before that interview. Remember? It was crazy. I wouldn't let nobody play with them up there. Y'all need to hire me. Security, fried chicken, funny as a motherfucker, and I will do it for a chopped cheese and $1.50. What's up? Might fuck a rapper or two, but besides that, I ain't on nothing. I have good news, y'all. I found my earring.
Nah.
It was in my flip-flop. And being that the girl that made him's a bitch, I won't be shouting her out, but here's my earring. Woo!
You ain't feel that?
But yeah, congratulations to my girl, Angela. Yeah, I think it's going to be so different without her. I feel like me and Dre had a good conversation about that. I feel like it feels like a transition for a whole new thing because Charlamagne has that new show on Comedy Central, and I like that too. You know?
He got a show on Comedy Central right now?
Yeah, he does. Where the fuck have you been? It's funny. It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's serious, but I think it's more intellectual comedy. I'll say that. It's not like your mother's a hoe.
It's like a Jon Stewart type of...
I would compare it to Jon Stewart, but I enjoy things like that. Y'all probably will be shocked by this. You know, it's one of my favorite late night little shows that are comedic. Bill Maher. I saw him live. My ghetto ass went to see Bill Maher live. And I was in the crowd like, go ahead, Bill.
My grandma liked Bill Maher.
Every time I did it, the white people would go around like they couldn't get why I was yelling his name. Because... white people. Negroes, when we like stuff, we shout your name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, Phelps. That's what I say when he goes to the gym and he do his third pull-up. I be like, go, Phelps. Because he can only do 3. I'm on your ass.
Don't disrespect.
Yeah, so we going to go because you started it. But yeah, shout out to my girl Angela though. Congratulations, girl. She did that shit for 18 years. That's a long motherfucking time. She did it for 18 years in this podcast. This is what, our 5th year now? We are edging up to our 5th year.
Breakfast Club been out almost 20 years?
We're moving on to Demona Don't Call Me White Girl Club. Thanks. The Breakfast Club, yes, she was on there for 18 years. Double check that. Tom, check that out. Tom, can you check to see how long?
Yeah, that sounds better. Okay.
Tom.
It's 12.
Tom. How long was it?
12.
Thanks, Tom. Yeah, but no, Don't Call Me White Girl podcast, the #1 podcast in the country, has been on for 5 years in 2 weeks? We make our 5th year, right? Y'all don't know how to lie to sound like y'all.
We got the 50th episode next week.
Whatever, we've been on for a year.
Ain't next week 50?
This is huge, and I'm still with the same niggas I started with. I love y'all.
Word.
Isn't this cool? I was so scared nobody was going to watch it.
This was a ride.
You know, the first episode sucked dick. Hey, if you ever see the first episode, rewatch it. It sucks. Oh my God, it was horrible. I did No Jumper podcast, and he said exactly the first episode was just a bunch of people just sucking your dick while you sat up there and answer questions. It looked like some weird press conference. But then as I watched the second or the third, I was like, hey, this is pretty cool. He's very blunt, that white man, very blunt.
Adam cool, he funny.
He had some shit going on the internet.
With his girl. Wait, he started a race war?
Yeah, between the Mexicans. I'll show it to you. I'm not going to get all into it. This is what I will say.
Go ahead.
I want to ask y'all at home, what do you think about certain people being in the media in certain topics and subjects? I said this episode ago, like academics. Academic started with blogging about these killer ass Chicago niggas, right? I never thought that he was certified to have those conversations. I feel like the people that had those topics and talk about stuff like that has to have a certain type of street smarts to them. That don't mean you have to be a gangster, kill somebody, but yeah, you need to know something. You need to be at least aligned with that. I saw the Mexican guy say online, Adam, until you bury your friends or have to say to your friends' kids, daddy's in heaven, or until you have to go to funeral, you can't speak on certain shit because we really lit this shit. And it was like one of them, what's up, Holmes?
Joker and them?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. No, Joker was a Joker. This nigga looked like he would have shot you. But he got that bop.
No,
Remember we talked about that bop, Rhonda?
No, I'm talking about Joker from next Friday.
But Joker was funny. I'm talking about niggas that carry knives and shoot people.
That's what they was.
Now we got to argue about Joker. Please, instead of cutting it out, just put a big ass barcode over him, or that like that fuzzy thing. Like let's say he pulled his penis out, put the whole thing in front of him so you can't see him. Communicate that to DeAndre, okay? But no, yeah. What do you think about that at home though? For real, because people like to use the word culture vulture. I don't know. I like Adam. I enjoy Adam. A lot of people did not like. A lot of my fans, my supporters, my cousins hated that. Yes, they hated it. They hated the questions he asked me, the things we talked about. They hated it. I feel like Phelps is a friend of mine. Phelps is extremely critical, and Phelps didn't feel no way, so I thought it was cool.
Right there,
and you was there too, right?
He came.
Dre was too busy being a professional.
Nah, I said right there. He don't give me culture vulture to me. I think because, like you said, he blunt. People want you, like, people want you to be a dick eater. Like he say a lot of shit plain straight face. You feel me? And then people just want to.
Does he give women and men the same energy?
I feel like I've seen. I think the only female interview I've seen was yours, probably.
Okay, you know.
The only other time
I kind of porn stars on them.
But see, when I see other women on there, it'd be like he'll have one of his other no jumper people interview him. That's when I catch it kind of.
A lot of people wanted me to do an episode with Sharp.
Sharp is hilarious.
I don't think it would go well. Do you know who Sharp is?
Sharp is hilarious. He like an old pimp type nigga. He talk real.
People are begging for me, and in the comments they were asking for me. That would be
you. I would say sonically that's a good joint. His voice versus yours.
Voice, yeah, for sure. I don't know. I think that we would end up like fighting fist. I'm not saying whether I think Adam is a culture vulture or not. I mean, I enjoyed him. I liked the opportunity. I would do it again. I was confused by some of the, cousins that didn't like it. I kind of understood, kind of didn't. I think he was blunt. I think he was bold. I think he was fearless. He asked what he wanted to ask. I think he didn't leave the interview with any question, unanswered. Some people are scared to ask certain things with me, and I respect the fact that you got some balls, but I will say that there are some people that I feel are culture vultures, and that's all they do. I'm not a huge Vlad fan or academic fan. I don't know, and I think it's a lot of culture vultures. I think it's a lot of white people that make money on the backs of black people.
I ain't gonna lie.
And if you are gonna make money on the backs of black people, I think you should support blacks in every way that you fucking can.
Sometimes black people,
back to school drives, bonuses, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, my nigga, Coochie Jackalia. Yeah, nigga, yeah. Because when you think about it, who the fuck are you without me or us?
You don't think black people could be culture vultures sometimes too?
Fuck no.
Shit.
Next. It's impossible. Like, how the fuck
just because I'm black don't mean I'm in tune with what black people doing.
So you saying like academics?
If Don Lemon was to start rapping right now, you wouldn't look at him as a culture vulture?
Fuck no. Nope. A corny guy that's rapping. Now, academics, when academics was chasing Chicago violence, maybe, but it's still, I don't think you could use those terminology because that terminology is specific for one thing. Somebody that's literally just sucking us dry to make money off of it, correct? Correct.
Okay,
you feel me?
You being just that plain with
that word. That's the word I'm talking about. All right, let me go to the voicemail because I've been talking to you bitches too long. And stop asking for longer episodes. Dre told me I could never do a longer episode ever because he hates most of y'all. And he said, stop telling him that he look good because he know he look good, duh.
This the one that you... Okay, all right, yeah, play that one.
Okay, y'all ready? And first, I am manifesting that my Instagram stays for the rest of my life and I get verified and they never take it again because I am a good social media user and I'm a good girl. And I'm a good girl.
Stop cussing.
And I might know somebody can help you get your page back. DM me. Put my Instagram right here, Dre. Flash it. Flash it. Flash it. You put your selfie on there.
You gotta stop cussing on there too, even though you don't offend nobody.
I've never fucking cussed, fellas. Fuck off.
Yo, what up, right girl? I needed some advice. I've been married for 15 years.
Way too long.
I got 6 kids.
Damn.
One stepson who recently passed. And I ain't been getting no sex. It's been a year since he passed.
Oh.
Maybe a year and a half. What do I do?
She not giving.
Wait a minute. He said his stepson passed? Okay. We got it. This is for real.
Moved. I mean, shit happens. I mean, life goes on. What do I do? Shit not even getting wet. She don't want to get that shit ate up. What do I do?
He from Philly.
She's saying she's not in the mood for sex. I mean, she's never in the mood. What do I do?
That's a hard joint. Drake, can you fucking stop? I'm not Dr. Phil. Don't pick this shit.
He sound like he about to cry.
No, that's rough. First of all, I'm so sorry for the loss of your stepson and your wife's son. That is really, really hard. I know people that lost kids. And some of the women were never the same. Older women, younger women. I mean, I've known girls that lost their babies for 3 months, only knew the baby for, a year at the birth and still just crushing. My first thing is for sure grief counseling. I don't think Black people do therapy enough, and I definitely don't think we do grief counseling enough. I don't know how her son died. I don't know if it was violence or was it health-wise, but where I grew up and my peers, we lost a lot of friends to gun violence, and I don't know nobody that did grief counseling. And I remember somebody I was dating, his name was Brandon. We call him House. He is tattooed right here. He was from, let's get it clear, because it's a little confusion about it. That was my man too, 2009. Okay, Brandon, 27th and Lehigh. He was a great guy, shot in his back for no fucking reason. And literally, I would take walks till I get him on my mind, and I would think I saw him. I swear, I would literally hallucinate him in cargos and t-shirts. That's how much it fucked me up. And I was only like 19 or 20. I was way too young to go through that by myself. And it was so common. I lived in North Philly at the time that it was almost like I was embarrassed to be super hurt because we only dated for 6 months. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't know. I mean, for the love of God, I went to the funeral. I sat in the back. I wore big shades. Like, grief counseling is what I needed. In fact, I ended up in jail in 3 months. That's how much I just said fuck everything. Because I was like on probation or something. I stopped going into following the rules. I stopped working. I stopped talking to my mom and my friends and shit. It really fucked me up. Grief counseling would have been a better help for me.
The thing is, when he say what he say, right? He says that the stepson died. Now, is that directly? Is he saying that's directly related to his wife not being horny? Because it seemed like it was like,
yes, honey.
My stepson died. Okay, now my wife not.
Yes, that's exactly what he's saying. His stepson died. The stepson dies, and they haven't been having sex. He's been going for a year, and he feels like life goes on. So I share my experience about grief only because when I look back 10-something years ago, grief counseling would have helped me. Maybe I didn't have to go to jail because the person I was dating was murdered. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it sounded like to me he didn't have no conversation with his wife. It sounded like he just trying to.
I don't feel that way. It's been a year. To me, of course, they had conversation. The issue is he wants her to be where he is because he's okay enough to have sex now. And then, no shade, it's your stepson. It's your stepson. She carried him. Even if that was his son, it's something about when you carry that baby. When you carry, I said what?
I said I just think it's probably a little bit deeper than what he's saying because it just
deeper like what?
He literally for him to say a year and not know, that's communication, dog. That's not your wife. You could name a list of 1,000 things, but if your wife was to say I'm not horny, then he will understand that he's saying I don't know why she's not horny. I feel like he's not communicating.
No, he said exactly what he said is that she's saying she's not ready because of that. Like she's just not ready. because she's grieving. She's still in full grief
So
mode.
stop trying to. Never mind.
So like, stop trying to rush her.
Yeah.
But that's why he's asking, what should he do? Because from what I'm hearing, he didn't try to eat pussy, right? She don't want her pussy ate.
Bro, you
it don't
can't.
get wet when he tap on that thing, circle that thing. But it's because she's grieving. For women, especially older women, past fucking
Yeah, let that go.
25, 26, 30, it is a very mental thing for us sex. Like, you did not pay that electric bill, my kitty cat gets dry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally thinking the whole time, they're going to cut the lights off as soon as you get this penis all the way inside. Let's just not do it. For us, women my age, it's a mental thing. I cannot fuck you if my head is fucked up about my job. If my head is fucked up about the beef I had with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So imagine my fucking kid dead. It sounds like a year is long to him.
Yeah,
that ain't shit to a mother.
He trying to fight through that. You
But
can't
at the
fight through
same
that.
time, he a man, he got needs and he wants something. So he really wants my advice? Y'all really want to know what I think?
I think I know what you should do. Go ahead.
Cheat on her. I'm sorry.
I was
Keep it
gonna
a
say
secret,
that.
don't get caught.
I was
Thanks
gonna
for
say
tuning in,
that.
don't call me white
I was
girl.
gonna say go on vacation.
It's the truth. I would cheat. If it was me, I would cheat
Take
on
her
her.
on a trip.
I mean, keep it a secret.
But he got 5 kids. That's the thing. He probably need a couple of dollars.
Phelps always getting into the mathematics. Did he file his taxes? Like, what the fuck, Phelps? What the fuck? Cheat on her. And if you get caught, you are a piece of shit. You better not get caught. You know what? Purchase some pussy. They never tell. Get you a nice little back shot for $150. I might know where to go. DM me. Let's leave it there. Shout out to everybody. I'm so sorry for you
break
guys'
her heart.
loss. Brother, cheat on her. Support your wife, love your wife, do the right thing. And for sure, these kind of questions are for relationship restored. You're calling the wrong podcast. Relationship restored, please put the number here. Those are the niggas with sense, godly, and they would have told. Because Dre, would you have said cheat? Nope. You
Vacation,
see?
right, Dre?
And
Nice
Dre
little
would still have his
getaway.
fucking wife. Dre, you wouldn't have said vacation either, would you? You would have said counseling, what I said. But cheating wouldn't have been on the list, would it? Nope, because you're a great guy. Podcast over. Fuck y'all. Got my Instagram back. Thanks for all your manifestations. I love y'all. See you next week. And it's a guest coming shortly. Zoom in on my nice lips.